a nose tackle?
If I had to guess, yeah. So that's like, yeah, because if you take that guy, he's not.
Ask someone and ask anybody on your chat. See what they
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see if I can get that lineman coach back. But yeah, for sure. Phone volume up. Okay, let me see. Hold on. You're saying you're really quiet. All right. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I'm gonna ask for sure. I need to get a lineman guy to get us up on that.
You should try to get Coach Cool on as an interview.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, what I'm trying to do is I'm in the talks to get players interviewed, and I want to get some like high school coaches and stuff, or anyone that's been a coach or anything with that. That's what my focus is. I'm really trying to do.
In your opinion, you think Williams is going to stay at Alabama or commit to LSU?
I'm sorry?
With Chris Williams, the defensive back?
Yeah, he's going to LSU,
Christian
dude.
Williams?
If I had to call it, he's going to LSU.
You don't think Miami has a chance?
I don't see him. I think he likes SEC ball, but Alabama has kind of stopped giving interest in him, and I think he's going away from Alabama. He's going to LSU.
Oh, so he's more of an SEC corner than
Yeah. I
ACC?
think he liked the program. He's more impressed with how they run, and it was better for his scheme. And that's LSU. It's scary. It's just they're so good at developing that position that he plays. Is why I think they're gonna get him. Thankfully, we don't have to play him again. I wish we did. I want a rematch.
Yeah.
I really do. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna get someone else
when-
trying to get on the line and see if we can get this defensive line. I appreciate you calling in, man. I love hearing you guys' input and your guys' thoughts, man. You have a good one.
Okay, bye. Have a good weekend.
Guys, call in. I had like a notification of someone else calling in. I want to give everyone. I have a timer thing. I'm watching it. I want to give you a whole bunch of time to talk, but I do want to get a varied input and a whole bunch of people. We can't never get a flip from Alabama commits. They either go to LSU fresh 3-4-7. Dude, I think Bogle will be the flip that we get from Alabama. Think about this. We flipped a coach from Alabama. I think the tide's turning against Alabama. Not saying that Miami's overtaking Alabama, but just so y'all know, if y'all knew that in chat, I mentioned it before. Applewhite, there's rumors that Alabama wants Applewhite, which that was the guy we said, oh, it's official, Hurricane. And then they said, plot twist, we stole Bama's guy, which is awesome. So they're getting our hand-me-downs. Bama's getting a little bit overturned and stuff. I still think they'll be successful, unfortunately. I hate Alabama. But Clemson's beat down. I think they're at the same level with Clemson now, and it's like, I love it. I feel like the college football world is transitioning. The way that we play, the energy, the offensive style, the strategy is completely changing. So let me know what you guys think. I'm throwing out my number in the chat. There it is. Call in because I saw someone else calling in. I had great input. I've already had like 4 or 5 callers. I want to hear you guys. I'm making sure that the phone volume is up and good. Some of them blast and some of them are quiet, so I got to balance it out so it's not too bad. But let me know in the chat. I'm watching it, and I know this stream is like going up and down. I'm definitely going to be tweaking that for sure, but it looks like we're good to go. So let me know if y'all are like off and it's just not working at all. But yeah. Let's see. What do we got going on here? All right, yeah, we're good to go. Looks like we're up. Let me make sure. I'm going to refresh the chat. See you guys' input. Have y'all seen, like, Bella, what are you doing? She's been going and making laps around my room this whole time, I've been noticing. Melvin says his mother wants him in Bama. Yeah, I've heard that. Mara's Mara's corner at next level. Dude, sure, agreed. However, he's the player, and he's like, look, I'm going to sign where they guarantee me on the offense, and he wants to be on the offense. Maybe they'll convince him otherwise, especially if a team has a chance to convince him otherwise, it would be the U because it's so fun to play at the U defense with our scheme. You know, it's just smash mouth football. It's pressure. It's not standing back, dropping back, careful, you know, that type of team. So I think we do have a chance to maybe say, hey, sure, we'll let you play on offense, but it's pretty stacked. How about you play here and you'll have some interceptions, turnover chains, and so forth. There's one thing I did want to talk about with y'all is the turnover chain. So twofold. Predictions on what the style of the turnover chain is going to be. What do you guys want to be? And then the second part is the offense going to get something? Because Manny Diaz is now head coach, and he's got Dan Enos coming in. He wants to keep the swagger going and stuff. He said, whatever it takes these guys to get happy and excited and pumped, I'm all for it, which is just a general coach thing to say. But it made it sound to me like he's thinking about it for sure. Would you like that, or do you guys think it should be only a defensive side of the ball thing? It shouldn't be a chain. It should be something else completely. Melvin really wants him at corner. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like them. I like him as an athlete whichever way. I think he can return punt returns really well to start out his first season. If he's athletic enough to beat out all our running backs, I don't know, because he's played both sides. Cornerback, he's a ball hawk. Oh my goodness, he's a ball hawk. So I'm with you there. I'm totally with you there. Here, let me throw in my number and make sure your chat sees it. Call in, guys. Call in. I had people calling in, and then they stopped, and then because I had someone up for 15 minutes, which is fine. I want to hear your full thoughts on anything. So just tell me your name, throw it in chat, and the topic you want to talk about, we'll do it. If you're new to Canes Corner, link, if you could please just hit that. Any tips, go 100% to the channel. They're going to be doing, invested a whole bunch of money in a new mic. It's coming in a couple of days later. New camera. It's going to be a while to invest. But the fun stuff, which all the Canes Corner tips go 100% to this here, is we're going to have big old U. If you're not a Hurricane fan, sorry, not sorry, but I will make sure that you get a shout out. I want to make it fancier to where you're like building up the community, so that's the stone, the blocks. They look a little ghetto right now, but that's the idea there. So their new chain should say swag. Sigmund says, here's my thought. So I've heard that one, and I've heard the new Miami. I think one of the sides of the ball should get the new Miami, and one should get swag. Something of the sort. Maybe I'm going way too crazy. Yes, his is anything about O-line. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. I'm a little confused what you mean there. Type that out correctly, and I'll see what you got. Yeah, call in, guys. Dude, y'all see my number in the chat. Call in. I want to hear you guys' thought and input on anything. Anything at all. If you're like, dude, your channel's trash, like, let me know. I'm okay with that. Do you guys want me to cover anything else and different in the channel on my uploads? Let me know what topics you want, because I've been hitting the recruiting. Y'all seem to enjoy that. But there's a lot of stuff we can talk about. It's just I'm nervous to be creative, and then it'd be like, dude, nobody cares, Anton, you're the only one. So like, that feedback does help, because I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. I want to go crazy. Let's see, what do you got? He wants to play running back, Scott says. Mary recruited him to play defense, that's why he went cold on us. I agree with you on there, and then Manny Diaz thing was like, that was the killer, and then he came back, and I was like, yay, this is a good chance, but then his buddy is the previous running back coach, I believe. And it's his like family friend, if not blood relative. So iffy. He loves the program now, and it's like commit to the program, not the coaches. So we'll see if they guarantee him to be running back. It's a pretty stacked room already, but I do want, like, my personal opinion, I'm not a head coach or anything like that, is we need to have a running back in each class, at least one, because guys transfer, guys get injured. Guys graduate. Guys go to the draft, you know? I love what CMD, I think it's a new beginning of the old you coming back. Anything about the O-line doing. So, anything about O-line you want to discuss right now? Yeah, man, we've been talking about it. That O-line. What I've learned is I need to look up O-line terms and schemes and learn the different play styles, because it's attractive to talk about the running backs, the quarterbacks, the wide receivers. It's easy to see if they're successful or not. O-line is like, oh, anything wrong, you just blame it on the O-line, but they're not getting the Heisman trophies, they're not getting the shoutouts, and that's where the game starts. That's at the line. It's very important, so I need to learn a lot more so I can give y'all better in-depth feedback on that and teach y'all up. So that's what I'm doing for sure in my what little free time I have. I'm a full-time college student, full-time worker, and I can't say full-time YouTuber, but it's my passion. I love it. I love it. Which freshman that didn't play much last year do you think will make the biggest impact and improvement this year? Wow, good question. I'm so glad you brought that up, Nicholas. Freshman that did not play. So I'm going to do one for each side of the ball, including special teams. Although freshmen, usually that's where they start is special teams. So let me look at the roster and make sure I'm not overlooking anyone. But I got guys in my mind this second. So I want to look at the Miami roster, and I want to make sure I'm not overlooking anyone. I'm going to give you one at offense and defense. Give me yours. I'm curious what your thought is. And y'all too. Like, who are y'all most excited about as a freshman? So by freshman, I feel like what he's referring to and I'm referring to as in like last year they're in Miami and this year they're a sophomore. Let me know correct me on that if I'm completely misunderstanding that. So freshman on defense side of the ball, Silvera, I think. Okay, not a splash, but Silvera, he's a beast in the making. If not him, Al Blades. He's if y'all follow him on social media, he's a funny guy. He's full of energy. But he has he had some things to tweak out and refine. I think he's going to be a ball hawk next to Bandy. I'm excited about him on the defensive side. Offensive side, it would have to be a wide receiver. I think all the wide receiver core is going to look so much better with improvement at quarterback, frankly, because they'll have a chance. Hightower was really well recruited and stuff, and he was really high up there. But Pope, woo, he was a beast in high school, and he started out doing well and like starting up. So I would say Pope. And let me see what the chat said. Pope, Hall, Gervin Hall. Okay, interesting one. Yeah, Hall. What's going on with Hill and Phillips? They were talking last week, but everything seems to be going quiet all of a sudden. Why? Scott Harnett says, yeah, good point. I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. So Phillips' deal thing is, I think it's his medical issues. I think the amount of scholarships we have left plays a factor for both of those. I'm not sure what Miami told him. They said, hey, we'll see if we have room for you or not, or what's going on. Because of Phillips' health injuries, I don't know if he'll be on injury reserve or what, if he's going to still sit out and just be practice squad, kind of like a Willis type of deal, until he for sure feels good. He made it seem like he's like, oh yeah, baller, go Miami. And I feel like he was just trying to get the card to get to the music program on a scholarship for football without playing the look of football. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to tell. That's the Phillips thing. I feel like it's going to be decided after our class is finished up and we see what scholarships we have left. Hill, I think it has to do with Miami having or does not having interest, because he's not as highly touted recruit. Now, he's a beast. When he went to college in Virginia Tech, I really like him. But his position at defensive end is already overstacked. It's almost like we have a choice between him or Phillips, not both. Maybe I'm incorrect. I'm not sure how they'll designate the scholarships that are left. There's no official report of how many scholarships Miami has and how many they designate for each players. You can guess around, and there's this thing called Miami Hurricanes football matrix. So I'm going to pull that up for you guys. So that's what's going on with them. I feel like we're going to only find out until this class is decided, and due to the amount of scholarships we have left, and what positions are overloaded or not. So let's pull up this matrix. This is really useful. It's pretty dope. All right. I got it. Let me show it up for y'all. And check the chat. Check out Davin Kisser, wide receiver Cardinal, 2021 recruit. I will, dude. I mean, that's way in advance, but I will, dude, for sure. We'll definitely check that out. Miller's going to be a beast. Miller. Yeah, so here we go. Now, the other guy that I didn't mention, because we've already seen and we're like, it's not going to be a surprise, it's going to be great, is Jordan, man. Brevin Jordan and Will Mallory. Woo! Those guys, they're Jeremy Shockey legends in the building. I really think so. It's tight in you. Cleveland Reed, offensive guard, may start this year, playing a couple of games as a I agree, dude. I agree. I've heard some interesting stuff at the spring practice I remember last year, and they're like, look, he's just offensive line. He's got to learn. It's a very difficult position, but once he gets it, he's good. Scott says thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. So football matrix, what I'm pulling up here. This shows Miami Hurricanes scholarship matrix. It's the provided, and they try to be current. Shout out to State of the U. They're the ones that do it, not me. So running back position, this is wide receiver. So what they do is break it down by classes. So seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, high school, junior. The stars that you see is red shirts, I believe. Yeah, these are red shirts with stars. So it's different, but it's category under sophomores. So At wide receiver, man, KJ Osborne. We don't talk about him enough, but it's something to watch out for. KJ Osborne is going to make some noise. It's going to be interesting. Next guy that you want to keep out, we saw Michael Irvin. People forgot about him. I don't think he's as athletic and talented, frankly, as Brevin and Mallory, and he may or may not get the job. But that's what's going on there. DJ Dallas is going to be, our workload. Marshall Few, I don't recognize the name, so maybe I'm sorry, dude, Few, if you're like a high talent recruit, but I don't recognize the name. Njoku is someone we don't talk about as much. I think he was a 3-star technically, even though he's the brother of the famous great tight end. Which, dude, if y'all follow him in the NFL, he's doing so good. Man, David Njoku is doing good. Robert Burns, people forget about him. He's had an injury, and it seems like he's never gotten back from it. Asa Martin, but he's a transfer. He may not be eligible yet, but he's doing the waiver thingy. You got Cameron Davis. I mean, this is the skill position. They kind of merged the running backs, tight ends, and wide receivers together, which is fine because they're all athletes, but I dislike that. You'll never see a tight end out where Jeff Thomas would line up, and neither would you see a wide receiver line up where a tight end would. I'm not sure why they did that, but it's a scholarship, I guess, count. So we got Jeremiah Payton, also Relis George at fullback. Relis George was really well in the Mark Rick scheme. I'm not sure if we'll get him as well or not. Melvin Sloan, yeah, he is. Yeah, for sure, dude. I agree. Also, the quarterbacks, they kind of separated those guys. So this is what we have at quarterback. Pretty stacked room. There's also a walk-on, but he's not on scholarship, hence why you don't see him. There's also a tight end that he's a commit, but they haven't thrown him in yet because he's not official. He's someone to be excited about. I believe it was Hodges, if I'm not mistaken. Offensive line. So here's what we got so y'all can see real well. This is useful. George Brown. So who was it okay, you mentioned Cleveland Reed. Cleveland Reed, yeah, he's right here. You got Campbell. I've heard interesting stuff. Zion Nelson was really highly talented recruit, but he just it was his Leon Herbert, and I believe he got the red shirt thingy because of the injury. So he's someone. So look, if you look these guys up, just look them up on 247, guys. GJ Scaife, Devon Donaldson, Tommy Kennedy is going to really help us out, at experience. George Brown. We have the athleticism. We have skill at the offensive line, okay? This is pretty sad. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look, you got 11. That's not even talking about 19 classes, and I think there's 2 or 3 lineman recruits you can guarantee there. That we have the athletes on the field, and it's interesting. If he was like a Barrios type, we can use him. Watch. Okay. If he was a walk-on, they recently gave him a scholarship. That's right. That was his announcement. Dude, chat, thank you so much. Y'all are killing it. Shout out to Ladarius and Mikolas. Dude, I appreciate that. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah. He got a scholarship, and that's what's going on there. He put work in. If you watch some of the practice, I mean, we're limited how much practice we see, but he put work in. He was really balling out there, and they gave him a scholarship. Manny D's announced that one. First meeting in January, beginning of January. So, yeah, look that up. As you see at the defensive line, overstacked. Look at that. Everyone forgot about Rousseau. So Rousseau was a really underrated 3-star. If you look at his metrics and how he was doing, they said he was shredding people up. And then I think he got an injury in practice. So I said it earlier. I'm not sure if you caught it, but with a new OC, new O-line coach, new SC coach, our O-line will be better even if it happens by accident, LOL. That's what Burgee says. Yeah, I agree. We were rock bottom on the offensive line, guys. I mean, there was no way to go lower on the offensive line some games. Now, some games they tighten up, but honestly, I mean, and they knew it. They were getting beat, just destroyed. It was embarrassing. But now I think there's only up. And if we manage with that 48% accuracy and just awful line to do something to even win any games, which was all defense, it's gonna get better. It's gonna improve, guys. It's going to improve. Don't be as worried. There's my number. Call in. All right, Scott says Few was on practice team and played and worked harder than these problems college. Yeah, dude. For sure. I'm sorry. There's so many players, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping me accountable and on top of it, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much in chat. So let's keep going down this wall before anyone calls in. Y'all can call in at any moment. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. So, a quiet one is linebacker. So we talk about the crew, the squad, the 3 guys, the seniors. They're great, and no denying they are, for sure. But they're going to graduate, and they can get injured. Unfortunately, I don't, knock on wood. But the guys behind them are athletes and they're good. So Sam Brooks is someone you want to watch. Avery Huff. You got Patrick Joyner. Wilder's making noise. He played infrequently. There's Jennings and Steed. So you watch them out. We're pretty good here. But we're really stacked on defensive end, and I think that's what is going on. I mean, look at all these places, and this kind of bunkles up all of the skills, so don't let that mean misleading. It's just there's so damn many daggone defensive ends. They're like, we might want to fill out, a different position group, and that's what's going on with the Phillips and Hill thing. It's like an either-or situation, I think. Maybe I'm incorrect, but that's my impression. So, defensive back. They threw in the safeties and cornerbacks in with there. So, this is perfect. Derek Smith, and Mark Carter are great guys at safety. I like them. There's also a new guy, Keontra Smith. Watch out for him. He might make some noise. I don't know if he'll be there immediately as a freshman. But yeah, watch out for him. There's also Frierson, which I'll mention. There's Bolden. I expect him to start. So we're pretty good there on safety. Cornerback, we have DJ Ivy, which is pretty good. I think Blades will beat him out with Bandy. But if anyone's injured, like we're stacked there. We got also the freshman Corey Couch. So we're doing really well on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, there's no issues. Something that's under the radar, and maybe I'm just an idiot and missing it. I know one of our guys transferred over from the special teams, as in kickers and punters, and they both suck, so I don't care. But you got to fill those up. You have to have a kicker. Yeah, we only have one punter and one kicker on scholarship. I've always felt like you have a backup on scholarship, too. Am I incorrect in that? What's going on there? Let me know, guys, in the chat. Zone scheme on offensive line this year would fit the offense. Yeah, for sure. Linebacker is one position we need to load up on next class, have to start revealing. We do, but we do have a lot of guys that are in the sophomore position. So don't let those go away, but for sure, agreed. We should bring Sam Bruce back. Few is good. Sam Bruce, I remember him, and I'm curious what's going on with him right now, because I stopped following him. What's going on with Sam Bruce? Looks like he's a Gulf Coast guy currently. Let's see. So in 2016, he enrolled at Miami, and then he left and transferred in 2017 to Mississippi Gulf Coast. So he would be like a JUCO transfer, I believe, is what he's trying to do. He's a class of 2018. I'm not sure if he has a year eligibility. I'm not sure about you. You caught me there, Big Bruce. I'm not sure on him. The Super just sailed. He's not coming back. Yeah, I don't think so either. So I'm okay with that. It happens. It sailed. Hey, y'all, call in. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm gonna do. Let's see. It's 9/11. So here's what we'll do. We'll do 20 more minutes of a live stream, and then I'm gonna upload the brand new video. It discusses National Signing Day only. The top recruits, there's going to be highlight vids and stuff, and me kind of analyzing, talking about certain interesting metrics and stuff about them and where our chances are with them. So it'd be very helpful. Here's a receiver who got dismissed from the team. Yeah, I know he got dismissed, and it was a while back though. So yeah, I'm watching that. We have 13 wide receivers, I believe, as of this moment. Not to mention the guys we're still pursuing. I'm not too worried. I'd much rather get this guy that's an Auburn verbal commit, Pickens. Pickens is a baller, guys. Pickens is a baller. Hey, if you could hit that like button and subscribe, I would appreciate it, guys. I don't like advertising a lot, but it really helps me. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs so I could use the community part and super chat. But if you do want to donate and help out with the Canes Corner, all the tips go to the Canes Corner over here behind me. This link is down below. Don't worry, the chat's going to be here. You can use any method of payment, any amount. All helps. Like, there's templates, like you click 5, 25, 50, whatever, but you can type in any amount. Anything helps. I'd appreciate it. Share it with people. It's a hurricane-focused channel. We have a whole bunch of fun. In the offseason, I'm going to be discussing more broader topics just about the college football world, because as a Hurricane fan, you got to look out at the competition, see what you're facing, what are the news, and it's interesting, and I want to build up this community, okay? We're not a Hurricanes team, we're a Hurricanes community, so that's what we're going to be doing. We signed another defensive line today. Yeah, we did. Defensive tackle, please don't be wrong, Anton. I believe it was a defensive tackle, and yeah, he's a beast, Melvin. I mean, I didn't see him under the radar. Bam, just boom, out of nowhere. And I've looked up some film on him. and I like it. In fact, let me see if I can pull up some highlights on him, so y'all can see this guy. Hopefully, the sound won't start like exploding. Let me just mute the desktop sound. All right, let's see, because I don't want to get copyrighted. Do not want to get copyrighted. All right, so this is him right here. There shouldn't be any noise from the desktop. I'm sorry, but let me switch up to the screen so I can see it. All right, here we go. Let me do this right here. All right, awesome. All right, so this is the guy that just committed today officially. His name is Hunty. He's a defensive guy. So check it out. Check him out right here. Well, let me know what you guys think. Bruce had some leg issues after he left. Apparently, his rods and his leg. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I mean, I pull for athletes. It's just tough. That's tough when you like. Look at this guy. He's tearing people apart. This is something to get excited about. Look at this film, guys. If y'all are new, brand new, just join this. Look at this guy. We just signed him out of nowhere. Hunty. I mean, committed. We didn't sign him, okay? But he's coming to the U. Grinding. Woo! Manny Diaz guy right there. That is a Manny Diaz guy. He is someone to get excited about. Yeah, he is. Coach Manny Diaz is definitely recruiting the New York area. Watch it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. He's taking like he's always on that plane over there. We need Pickens when we were great. We were stacked at every position. Agreed, dude. Agreed. I want Pickens. He's the next Jeff Thomas. Look at him. This pursuit. This guy. Where'd he come from? Can't believe I missed him. I didn't hear a single news Miami or him talking about Miami. Boom, committed. Yo, call in. I want to get one more call at least. At least one more call. Is this not exciting, guys? Is this not a beast of a guy? What do you guys think? Is anyone like against him coming over and committing and us offering him scholarship? What do y'all think? Because I mean, maybe y'all got some criticisms that I don't know about, but I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that ball pressure. I mean, this guy. And look at the guys that are behind him. Like he is out there. Just pushing. He's the guy number one always over there. I mean, there's highlights of him, but you can just tell. He's just up there. There's a video of Hunty playing b-ball and dunking one-handed. Interesting. I'm going to see if I can find that. Dude. So, yeah, that's the guy that we just got recruited. It's pretty exciting stuff, y'all. Y'all got to keep it here, man. For National Sign Day, I'm going to be trying to throw up stuff. Me putting up a video 9:30. PSU wanted him back. Who are you referring to? You talking about? Yeah. Got him, man. Portal U, dude. Portal U. So let me see if I can find this dunking video. Like this is interesting. It's not football, but hey, you can tell the athleticism. And heck, it is kind of basketball season right now, so who knows? Let's see if we can get it in here. What's up, dog? How you doing? Let me see if I can find it. You know, it was kind of embarrassing as I found out about this guy and I didn't look him up enough, and so I pulled up highlights and I was recording. I didn't upload it thankfully, and mixed in with some sort of tight end recruit, and I was like, I thought he was on the defensive side, but hey, let's go. Oh my goodness, it was. Man, brain fart there. I can't find this video of him dunking. Let me put basketball, maybe that'll help it. Hey, call in, guys. Call in. I want to hear one more of y'all at least. I want to hear you guys' input. Dude, I can't find this video of him dunking the basketball. Am I looking up the right guy? Think we finished strong on the 6th National Shine Day. A lot of surprises. Watch out, guys. on the 6th. Oh, okay. So I thought you were saying predicting we're going to get a 6th ranking class. What is your guys' prediction in the chat? Just drop it. A number of our class ranking final. Now, it doesn't include our transfers, so keep that in mind. The class rankings are 100% fresh, guys. Man Dog is having fun tonight. Yeah, dude, she runs around, dude. She's active, and it's like I'm used to it. She's young, little girl. She's a year old in February. She's a little hype dog. I love having her, running her around. I love her. She can be a little silly, stupid, but she's really obedient. Let me show y'all some tricks. I'm gonna watch. Y'all call in, but I'm gonna see if I can show y'all some tricks that she can do. Come here. Hey, come here. Bella, come here. Let's see if we can back up over here. Move the chair. Come here. All right, so here's what she can do. Let's see if y'all can see her. Let me see. I'm gonna move the camera up down a little. All right, let's see if y'all can see that. Oh, it's gonna be tough. All right. You can kind of see it. All right. Sit. Good. All right. Shake. Good girl. Good job. All right. Up. You come up. All right. Good. High five. All right. She can do a high five on command. So high five. Good girl. Good job. Good puppy. Yeah, it's Cane Dog here, y'all. Cane Dog. Her name's Bella. Let's see. I'm trying to teach her hug. Also, check it out. Kane's Cartel. Shout out. Provide me with the shirt. If y'all have Kane's gear, let me know. Like, send it over and we'll do it. I was late to the chat, but what are your thoughts on getting Bogle? Scott, I think we're getting Bogle. It's my prediction. I do not think he's going anywhere else. So I'm gonna finish with the dog. I'm trying to teach her to hug and speak. She's quiet. She will not talk unless if you like rile her up. Also, we're trying to get a turnover chain on her thingy. It doesn't exist, but I'm gonna find it. We're gonna get it custom. We're gonna do it. They also said to do this whole crazy and hurricane stuff. If y'all don't notice, all her toys are like this for a reason. She chews like nobody's business. I don't know if it's just teething or it's part of her. She loves to chew. I don't give her any soft toys anymore because of that. So let me get back to football though. There's our Cane Dog. I'll show her off if y'all want me to in the chat, but I want to keep it Cane's. But we can have fun, you know. It's a live stream. We can just talk about whatever. So because she chews a lot, my thought was like, all right, I could get a big old Miami rug, and I had like a deal working with that, and then they kind of fell through. So I don't know if they shipped it or not. We'll see. Yo, I want that shirt you got. Nice, bro. Melvin, this shirt right here, Kane's Cartel. They provided me with the shirt. I don't get any money for promotion, but they provided it for free. I was like, dude, I'll shout you out. So Kane's Cartel, just look it up. It's canescartel.com. It's spelled just like here. I'll show you. Kane's Cartel. That's how it's spelled. They do some pretty dope edits. This one's my favorite. That's one I requested. It's called, actually, like in Spanish. I'm not going to try the Spanish. The Mayor is what they call the design. So it's pretty cool. He's pretty dope. Go check him out. If we get Bogle, Pickens, and Mar, I think we'll be 23 or 24. Scott, really? I feel like if we get those three, it's the domino effect. We'll get all the other, be it 3 stars and such, and we should be in the top, like 15. What do y'all think? Throw it up in the chat. Numbers. I want to hear you guys' predictions for this recruiting class, National Sign Day. Who do y'all think will get, and like just put on a number that you're gonna. If you say 10, I'm gonna know that you mean we're winning all the commits that we have left. If I had to predict it, so let me pull it up. Where are we at currently? I think it was like 30-ish. It was looking rough. It was looking rough, but we have some good news coming on. The new Miami's here. Let me see if I could find our current up-to-date ranking. Let's see, teams. Hold on. I personally don't like, actually, I know I use 247 because they're really on top of it and informative, but they're CBS owned and they're really SEC partial. I think Bogle is going to Florida. He posted a picture of him in a Florida uniform, then said he's finding me up where he's going. I mean, maybe, McCullis, maybe, you might be right, but I think we really pushed for him. We made a good argument. So let me show y'all what I'm looking at. All right, here we go. So here are the class rankings. Obviously, Bama at number 1. Georgia. So Miami's all the way down here. We're at 16 commits. So if we, someone predicted 15th place. So that means we need to get 5 more guys. And that's not even talking about these guys are going to get more. So I think we need to get at least minimum of 5 for sure to be up there in the 15. So if you look at, let me pull up our class. I should have a link somewhere saved. Sheesh. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up this link. So we have a potential. Do we have a potential of 5 guys? Is the question to get up there in the 15. Miami is really 30th. I'm recruiting. We are currently 32. It would take a lot to move up that much. Yeah, they say 8th. Oh my goodness. 16th, dude. Ladarius, I wish I'm with you, bro, but I don't know. My prediction is I say a solid like 18. I think we get 18th place. I know it's very hopeful, but I think we get 18th. We miss out on like one of the big guys, which will be the Alabama guy Williams. I think we miss out on him, but I think we get Bogle. So this is commits. I'm looking at prospects because it's got to be official and bulk up. So for us to get what I said, we got to get Pickens. I think we have a chance there. We're not going to get Elam. I don't think so. I think we get Bogle. So there's 2. I don't think we get Williams. I do think we get Washington 3. I also we got Huntley 4. I don't know if that class ranking is updated with that, but I guess because he doesn't sign. I think we get Martin 5. So there you go. There's 5. Peyton Matocha is 6. So there you go. And that's even with losing 1. There's also Morris 7, which I think. Like even if we miss out on Richards, we'll get 5, so we'll be in like lurking around the top 25 for sure. What do you guys think? Let me see. Miami isn't getting no recruits. Master Dreams. Miami. Hey, yeah, but we got all the transfers, so I mean we're good to go. We're stacked, dude. We're stacked. We're gonna eat some gator meat, dude. I'm ready. Like my plate is like right here. It's all warm. I got all my seasonings. I'm ready to chow down some gator meat, dude. I'm ready to chow down some gator meat. Because, yeah, talk about all your recruits. Y'all got a little fluke season going on, the Gators. 10 wins. Nah, y'all ain't going anywhere. Nah, we're going to eat some gator meat. You're going to be tasty, man. You're going to tasty. But I'm not going to lie. I was watching early signing day, and then freaking all those signees went over there, and I was like, ricked. Freaking ricked. But, hey, with turnover Miami, the new Miami, we're getting there. Don't forget, Mark D'Onofrio's defense caused how many turnovers against y'all? Yeah, and we're bringing in the new Miami defense to y'all. Be ready. Dude, be ready. All we need is Mar and 2 more 16th. Agreed. Like, if we get Mar, Pickens, and the Alabama Bogle, boom, for sure. That's a lot of, because that makes us from 16 to 19 commits. For sure, definitely arguments there. Which means when we get those guys, the other teams drop. I'm not sure how 2 versus 7 accurately, if they put in predictions in their rankings. I'm pretty sure it's just current. Juan Lopez, U. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All about the U. If you count the transfers, we're top 5 class. Yeah, we are, because 247 put up a top 50 recruits. Actually, I'm going to pull it up right now. I like facts, dude. Facts, man. I can give you opinions on all that, but I'll give you facts. Now, my bold prediction was all 100% not fact, really, but hey. Let me pull up this 247 top transfers. All right, here we go. 2 days ago. Let's see if we could get this. Okay, that's Trojan ball. Why the heck is Trojan on it? Because they lost your guys, you mean? I think I found it. I think I got it. Going from top 50. Yeah, we do. All right, here we go, guys. Transfers, top 50. Number 1, Justin Fields. It's fine. What did we get instead? We got, you know it. So look at the top 5 right here. Bubba Bolden, Jalen Phillips. Both of these guys are at the U. Oh, and this guy flirted with the U. Yeah, we're transfer portal U. Don't even try arguing. Next, keep going. So, Tate Martell, 10. Boom, right there. Oh, who's at 11? Osborne. Oh, boom. Keep going. Kelly Bryant kind of flirted us. Oh, Asa Martin. Boom. U. Keep going. Trayvon Hill. Oh, probably the U. Boom. Keep going. Cage your left. But have you seen how many wide receivers we have already on scholarships? We're fine. We'll fill him in with Pickens. Still much love for the brother. He was great. Keep going. Let's see. There was a couple, there's 2 more guys or 1 more guy at least. Tommy Kennedy, the U. Boom. Right there. Whole bunch of guys. Try me, bro. Don't even, there's no argument that Miami's not transfer portal U. No one's even trying to discuss that. There's no argument there. We are transfer portal U. We definitely want it. There's no one even close in competition. Name me who's even close in competition. And I personally, I like those guys better. Now, hey, don't be worried. They're like, oh, this is not sustainable. Diaz went straight up on his podcast like, no, this is not what we're going to be doing consistently. Don't get it wrong. This is just, we needed seniors. We needed leaders. We needed experience, and we needed to be playoff picture, bam, like that. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Hurricane going to destroy them Gators. Yes, sir. Diaz ain't turning y'all around in 1 year. Hey, who do you have? Dan Mullen? Oh, Mississippi State guy. Yeah, very talented. No, nothing impressive at Mississippi State. He got a fluke season at Florida just like the guy before him did. Y'all ain't going nowhere. No, don't even. And Diaz guy, oh yeah, he left, and he's doing much better off. He's going against Mullins. Man, it's gonna be interesting. He is turning us around. There's the proof is in the pudding, dude. We already got a class that's been way better than expected after the disaster with Rick. Take our quarterback position. We got Tate Martell, we got Peyton, we got a walk-on coming over here, and the guys that we're trying to get in 2020. Facts, dude. Facts. Come at me, dude. Diaz is already building it up better than Rick. Don't even. You keep saying if we take like 5 more guys, we'll be 16, but the rankings aren't based on number of recruits, it's based on rankings. You're right. So quality over quantity. But if you look, what I was talking about is these guys. So Tennessee, they have 21 recruits. 10 of them are 4 stars. 1 of them is a 5-star, and 10 of them are 3 stars. So they're 21, and they're at 15th. So for us to get there, so in comparison, we have 6 at 4 stars. So we need 4 more 4 stars. That's just to match it. We have 10 3 stars, and we need 1 5-star. That's just to match it at 15 as it is. So that's why I'm saying we need 5. You're right, quality over quantity, but that's to get up there to that point is what I was trying to say. Great, you got some transfers there back. Dan Mullen sucks. And all those guys are inexperienced. Inexperienced? Do you not know what a transfer means? Do you not watch KJ Osborne or Tommy Kennedy or Tate Martell or any of these guys? Bro, come on, bold inexperience? Transfer means experience. It means seniority coming in with that. Now, transfers happen with injuries and stuff, but they're experienced. Freshmen aren't experienced. Okay? Boy, come at me, man. Y'all trolling. Y'all trolling. Hey, yo, call my number, yo. Call up, ring in. I want to hear your guys' thought on the Hurricanes. Gators would be great if Frank wasn't there, but Gators is on the come up. All right. And then Master Dream says y'all don't have a quarterback. Let's talk. Let's talk impartially, and you're right. Let's take out a picture and say Anton's not a Hurricane fan and looking at honestly talent level. So, yeah, y'all got Felipe Franks. So you want to talk about we don't have a quarterback? Y'all don't either. Felipe Franks is trash. Just garbage. Everyone knows it. Gator fans know it. They're scared. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have a proven quarterback. We do have a quarterback, though. There's no argument there. If y'all tweaked Felipe Franks, yeah, y'all have some athletes. I think you do have a program that's doing well and building up, and your recruiting class is doing well. No disregards there. You're definitely good competition. Looking at our season, the Gators are probably number 1, honestly, at competition level. Maybe 2. There's an argument. It depends if y'all had a fluke season or not. But it's the first game. You don't know. So don't be telling me we don't have a quarterback with y'all don't have the quarterback. We just our coaches to do what they're trained to do, and we'll see a huge difference from last year. And we have talent. We just need direction. It's all good. It's all good. Typos. Miami is talented. I don't think Diaz is turning y'all around in 1 year. Okay, that's fair. I mean, we're both talented. Look, at the Gators and Miami perspective, we're both talented, and we both have our pros and cons. Now, whether you don't or do think that Manny Diaz is turning it around, let me just tell you, dude. The fact of what he has been able to do without having a chance at the scoreboard, and the fact that fans are wearing this stuff, tell you there's something different. Let me know when your head coach has shirts designed by the fans and they're wearing it before he coached one game. Let me know, dude. I'll be listening. Diaz is different. He sets up a WWE ring for his players in the first meeting. He's different. He's turning this program around in the right direction, okay? Now, you did say, in 1 year, so time is... That's fair. Everyone keeps saying building up, but... I think Florida's a great example, actually, against that argument. Y'all have had really good first or second seasons with new head coaches that had huge success. Didn't win the Natty or anything like that, but, 10 wins and such. So, is time a factor? You can take Dabo, though. It took him 6 years before he got where he had to be. Dog, what are you doing? What you doing, dog? There's nothing up there. Silly puppy. She's having fun, y'all. Man, don't waste your time with Master Green. He's just a troll. No, he a Gator fan. We're a college football community for all, and he's making, you know, valid factual things. If y'all aren't doing factual things, I'm gonna give you attention. If you're throwing just crap around there with no facts, that's fine. Hey, it's okay to be a fan of someone else. Not everyone was born and raised in Miami. That's okay. I understand that. Am I a Hurricane fan? Yeah. And I'm gonna go at you with facts. Come at me with facts. Don't just go throwing around. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be back relevant before the Gators. Diaz is better than Rick, though. Okay, yeah, we're hyped up. No, you're accurate. We are hyped up, but that's what happens. It's the shiny, brand new toy. I mean, don't tell me the Gators aren't hyped up after the 10-1 season. Miami was really hyped up after last season. Then what happened? 7-6. Gators can have the same thing. It's college football. That's why it's exciting every year. It's brand new, man. I appreciate your input, man. It's fine. We can have a whole community of everyone. This is all good. It's great discussion. If Miami fans only listen to what we have to say and think, we're gonna be so ingrained in us. We're gonna miss the point. We have to look outside of the box. We have to look. That's why I'm gonna discuss the Gators in upcoming videos. I'll talk about the competition at ACC. It's fine. It's all good, man. It's all up. So we've beaten the Gators 7 of the 8 last times we played, and no matter who was ranked higher, it's personal. Y'all fold. Okay, Russell brings a good argument for the Gator game. It isn't a regular game. Reason being, it is a rivalry game. What did we see with Florida State Miami? Now, we were trash and we we're doing as well as we should have under the Rick's scheme of offense. But that was an intense game. Florida State was not... Florida State was doing awful too, but what happened? We came back and we beat them. It took the last... And it's been every single game for the past 5 years in a row. Rivalry games, first games of the season, it's tough. It's a tough metric. It's tough to come out and win. But we ready. We're going to bring our A game, dude. Y'all better be ready. Where are the Gators YouTubers? I believe Master is low down Cane fan. He's jealous of the community, but that's fine. It's a football community with a Cane focus. It's all good, man. It's all up. I like when you give facts. Melvin, he's a cool guy. Yeah, man, he's all right. Stop going in the past. Michigan said the same thing, that they owned us and then we blew them out. Okay, so my question to you is, if we don't go into the past, where do we go? Do we go into the future? I mean, that's all we can talk about. So you're just talking, we can only base stuff on the past. So that's what he's saying. I mean, we're up in the rivalry. Florida, you're going to be the first to see Danny Young's new system. You won't have any film plan about I like a chance to defensive. Okay, but let's be real. I'm curious to see in the chat and what y'all think. Who's got the edge in this game? Why or why not? Be impartial. Be impartial right now. Please, take off the Hurricane shirts, take off the gear, and think about it. Be impartial here. Who's got the edge? Does Florida have the edge with a figured-out system and proven program? Or does the Miami Canes, the new Miami, with the hype of a shiny brand too, unproven but looking really, really successful and on the upside with all these transfers, who's got the edge? So that's the question. Not who's winning, not who's going to destroy it. Who's got the edge? Who do y'all think's got the edge? But yet confident you will beat us because of last year. Yeah, you know, Russell, that's a good point. That's a true argument. Love the college football world. Love these discussions. Very valid arguments. Very, very, very valid, man. Very valid. I got Gator fans. Florida has the edge. Okay, well, prove me. Like, why? Why do y'all have the edge? Because, so here's what I think. Over 4 quarters, I think, looking at it, impartially, Gators have an edge because of a proven program, and it's in Orlando, so I feel like it's easier for y'all fans to show up, okay? However, with Miami shiny brand new toys and us turning up the new Miami and these recruits and people being hungry and us tackling dummies in WWE format with Gators on them, hypes us up for the first quarter initially way more, and if y'all don't show up immediately the first second, y'all gonna be blown out like Notre Dame. That's how, if I had to predict it, it's gonna be who sets the tone early. Does Florida Gators match Miami's enthusiasm? Because don't tell me that Florida Gators will come out like Miami will. You just can't. We just got the shiny brand new toys. We have a lot to prove. We're mad. We're angry. We're disappointed. We're out there to tackle that Gator dummy. Over 4 quarters, you know, you have the proven system. You know where you're going, what you're doing. But we got the film to review y'all and do that. Y'all don't have that on us. You know, it's interesting. If our D gets to Franks, that's our edge. If not, 50-50. Okay. You said Miami has no offense. How y'all gonna score? Past tense, had. We do not have Rozier on the roster. Done. All right, that's solved. We got Dan Enos as a quarterbacks coach, not John Rick. That's 25, not knowing what the heck with a football word's supposed to zip. I mean, he played, what is it, Division II football? Yeah, we're going to have an offense. We got kick. All right, we're back up. We're back up. Okay. I'm seeing the outage reports. I'm seeing like real time. I'm running network diagnostics. I'm going to call Xfinity. We're going to get this fixed. Don't worry, the chat is back. It's back. We're good. We're good to go. All right, let me know if y'all are there. I'm gonna refresh this. I'm gonna make sure it's all good. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, it looks like we're back and running. Okay, good. Let me update. Make sure my chat's up and good. So what's up with this stream? This keeps going down. Scott, it is my Xfinity. So I'm connected. Like I'm hardwired to the box, but in my location where I live at. They're showing damage reports, so I'm testing it and I'm seeing like it's going upload, and then it says connection like gone. So it's them. I'm gonna give them a call and make sure they service it. It's sketch. It's sketch. It keeps going up and down. Nothing I can do. Nothing's overheating. I got really fancy hardware. That's what I thought was wrong. I tweaked my settings. They were perfect for 3 hours. It's just they're showing outage reports. I'm really sorry. It's out of my hands at this moment, but I'm gonna be given a call and make sure it's gonna be in my hands and we get this fixed. So I'm really sorry about that. Really sorry. Russell Harrison, our first game under Mullen's system was not good at all. Your first game against us is you're getting us at the wrong time. Okay. So, an unproven system, and they're not ready. But look, Daniels is proven. He was the quarterback's coach and a head coach as his resume. And Manny Diaz knows exactly how to have a defensive system. I don't think that the fact that it's our new head coaches for the first year, we won't know what to do. I think we'll be fine there. I'm not worried about that at all. Not at all. Well, Florida offense chance under new coach, then so can Miami. Melvin played CSU for first game. You're playing Florida. Yeah, good. We're playing Florida first. I hate cupcake teams. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up because I've been looking at it, and you compare our guys that we have going around and the teams that we play are cake freaking schedules. Now, we do have an ACC Coastal Division that's trash. There's not much we can do about it. They give us who we play. However, we still schedule our out-of-conference teams are the best. I've pulled up before. I don't remember if it was on our live stream or not. Alabama's not impressive at all, and we got impressive schedule ups coming up in the future too. So, nah. Out of curiosity though, what does the Florida Gators schedule look like? Since we got a Florida Gator fan, I'm gonna talk. You know, if he wants to talk, come at me. I don't think that y'all are gonna be the 10-win season that you had last year. It was fluke, just like Kentucky. Like what? Kentucky got lucky. Kentucky got lucky, y'all. Now they had talent and they brought their A game. So y'all play UT Martin, but okay, like you're allowed one FCS opponent. Then you play Kentucky, Tennessee, garbage. Towson, another FCS school, definitely garbage. Auburn, you never know, give or take. LSU, good competition, no live there. South Carolina, up and down. Georgia, typical SEC point. Vanderbilt, Missouri, and then you got Florida State. Okay, y'all played Florida State this year. That's all right. I think y'all drop at least 2 games, man. I think y'all drop Miami. I think y'all drop Georgia. I think y'all drop to LSU. I really don't think y'all get all those. Because looking at last year, so let's look at y'all's 18 record. I don't think y'all go it. Don't be coming at me and saying that you're the best team ever, and then not showing up what y'all really did. So, y'all lost against Kentucky. Y'all lost against Kentucky, a basketball school. Okay, we lost against Duke, but don't come at me like y'all are some amazing thing ever. Nah, y'all at the Miami's level. Lost against Kentucky. Good gosh. Y'all beat Mississippi State by 7 points? Alright, recognition. Y'all beat LSU. That was a good game. I remember that one. That was solid. Y'all got spanked by Georgia. And Georgia, like, I've been to the game last season. I mean, they're nothing that amazing. Y'all got spanked by them. Squeaked by South Carolina. This is a lucky season, man. Now, Michigan was impressive. It was. So, y'all are definitely getting a tide going. But enough about Gator stuff. I'm just saying, it's going to be a good game. Miami's going to be there for the first quarter. They got to put out a big exclamation point in the first quarter. Or not. If we don't, it's going to be real tough against mostly, I feel like it's going to be a mostly Gator crowd and falling against that. It's my prediction. But I think the Canes come out on top. I think we're so hungry and just so passionate, so needing to tackle that Gator dummy. There were transfers coming in. I think the new system that's going to be in place, I think it's going to be really competitive ball, and we're going to get the best level of play we can. But it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be no blowouts for sure. Kentucky beat Penn State. Yeah, and Penn State wasn't the greatest either last year. Now, Kentucky had a lucky season, but, dude, Kentucky, like, squeaking by Mississippi State, like, nah. Y'all ain't the best ever. It'll be interesting to see where he goes up. It'll be interesting. Y'all call in. I'm waiting for here. Let me throw up the number in the chat. Let me see if I put it up here. I want to hear someone on the phone and their thoughts on just anything in the channel in general. Talking about Miami ball, National Signing Day. I'm gonna go on. Let's see. It's 9:45. I think I'll do 15 more minutes and see what goes on. We got 21 people in the chat, so that's pretty good. And what happens if we blow you out? So, like, to the rest of our season, it'll be a wake-up call for sure. It's going to be real tough. I think it sets the tone for our season. So, it ain't going to be good, not going to lie. What does help us is we were playing coastal competition, so we'll still do decent and good. I think because of that, we would, like, drop another game or two that we shouldn't. So, we would end up, like, a 9-win, 8-win game season, which is okay under first year, but not meeting the hype of the season. So that's my thoughts there. Now, here's the thing. Let's say it's a wake-up call, and Manny Diaz wakes up, and the whole team does, and they realize what the system they got to do. If you win out, you're winning the Coastal. You play against Clemson, and if you beat Clemson, playoff picture. So Florida Gators game, the first one, is not all or nothing. It's college football. And especially since it's the beginning of the season, but it sets the tone. It's huge for the tone. I mean, what if we win? What if we destroy them? Dude, I mean, this season's going to explode. I mean, Hard Rock Stadium is going to be Notre Dame game level every single day. Every single game day. I think so. I mean, it's just going to be, it's going to be fun, man. The tide will turn. It'll be, I think it's a program step. So it's going to be a question of which program is ready to take the next step. Is Florida ready to take the next step? Or is it Miami? I think that's the question. It's going to solidify who's number one in Florida, for sure. I know USF, whatever, but they had good players and they're leaving. They're graduating, getting injured, or sadly. It's going to be Miami, Florida, whoever wins there. You're not beating Clemson, stop. If we win out. Hey, Greg Bush. I feel you, brother. The nerves of our wives. Yeah, I feel y'all. I don't got a wife, but, I mean, my girl, she doesn't know football. We weren't official in the football season in Miami, and she's been, like, really supportive during this whole, like, channel thingy and stuff. But I'm going to try to teach her football and the rules, so that'll be interesting. Let me know how that went for y'all guys. But she's very competitive, so I don't know. Some wives can be, like, super into it. Some can be quite a distraction. Kane story, I became a Hurricane fan. Obviously, I grew up in the U and the Miami area. My dad worked for FIU. They didn't have a football program, and then they started it in the early 2000s. So I was a Kane fan, but I didn't really learn the football game until I moved to Georgia and started playing some of it in like middle school and stuff. And my 6th grade teacher, huge Hurricane fan, and she was like 27, 29. She knew football, man. She's the most competitive out there fan. She goes to games every year, and she lives in Georgia, man. It's like, she's a huge impact. It's like some women get like really get into it, you know? Like, I was like, man, that'd be really legit, you know? But I don't know if all the wives have that. Mine needs to worry about beating Pitt. Yeah, y'all need to worry about beating Mississippi State or Kentucky. So, don't even. College football is competitive. Any game can be a drop or loss. Any game. True that Bama or Clemson is on another level right now. Melvin, I see what you're saying, but I feel like Alabama's vulnerable right now. I think like Alabama's it's a wake up call, and it was a destruction game, and they're for a game now. They're like leveled. They're seen to be vulnerable, and then their staff overturning. Applewhite's gonna go there. They hand me down from Miami. I'm interested to see where that heads and goes. I really hope that they'll get knocked off their tail. If it's a competition, believe it or not, number one, Hurricane fan, but number two, anyone who plays Alabama. Even my hated Notre Dame team, I dislike Ohio State. I mean, I don't like our in-state rivals. I hate FSU, and I don't like the Gators. But if it's Bama and Gators, I hope the Gators whoop their butts because Alabama needs to be taught a lesson. Where are their players in the NFL, you know? Like, they get overhyped. They I don't like it. They're not as competitive. They just go and build up a whole bunch of snowball effect. I don't like what Saban stands for. That's just me. That's how I feel. So it'd be nice to see someone knock him off again. Clemson is on another level. Agreed. Like Trevor Lawrence, what a baller. And then I hear these ESPN commentators are like, oh, we said like Trevor Lawrence is going to be number one, the best quarterback. I'm like, boy, y'all didn't even talk about him until like 10 games into the season. It's like quite a surprise, a wake-up call. Fun story. So I lived in an area called Ackworth. Cartersville was like next door. Our high school played versus them. Trevor Lawrence was there like when I was in high school. Like I remember seeing highlight films and from people like talking around the high schools around like, dude, look at this baller. Like that guy. I saw him and I was like, man, Clemson's picking up. He's wherever he goes, he's gonna be quite amazing. And this is like dreadlock, man. His little hair is hilarious. Who ain't been us? Agreed. Pitt and FSU scare me this year. Pitt doesn't scare me, dude. Did you see how kind of garbage they were against Clemson? Pitt don't scare me. Pitt don't scare me. I understand it's a dark horse upset game, but if we set the tone early, I think we're fine. We beat Mississippi State. Are you dumb? You know nothing about Florida. No, y'all squeaked by Mississippi State. All right, and I don't keep up with every single team's records and stuff. I just pulled up. Y'all squeaked by Mississippi State. Mississippi State was nothing to be proud of squeaking by. All right. That's what I'm saying. UCLA. And Joke, are you a UCLA fan or what's up with that? I'm not sure. I'm curious to see. Like I'm okay with getting fans from all sorts of corners. It is a community, a college football community, and like Hurricane focused, but we're all community and we're having fun here. And it's good to talk and see what other fans say. I like trash talk. I like talking facts. I like talking ball and history. And it's if it was just one team and no one would care, or if it was just two teams, it's the rivalries. Sorry, I gotta do this. I don't like getting distracted, but I gotta text that. What's up, repping the U from Nebraska? Oh, you Nicholas is repping the U from Nebraska. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, heck yeah, man. U fans all over. The reason Pitt scares me is they always play us tough when it's up in the cold. Agreed, for sure. And if I had to choose a team that we drop one that we like, whoa, what? It would be Pitt. Definitely nervous there. I've found Hurricane fans. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hey, y'all, call in. I'm making sure that my numbers work and everything, so people call in. Okay, head-to-head, so you're comparing FSU, how y'all blew them out, and then we edged them out. It's a rivalry game, and y'all set the tone, and FSU, they were just going down and just collapsing, man, you know? Y'all played FSU your last game of the season. I mean, they were just done. I don't think they had a chance, actually, to win a bowl game. Like, it's different when you play them. So I understand head-to-head for sure, but they're down and out of it. Like, as a rivalry game, they still had a chance of turning the season around. This was the first year they missed a bowl game. So, hey, thanks for spanking butt on one of our rivals, but I'm ready to face y'all's butts and eat some gator meat, man. But it's interesting. Coach was our problem last year. It was. Our offensive system was garbage. Like, dude, if you would have watched the game and who we had starting and how they were playing, it should have been a destruction. It should have not even been close. Always good to get opposing views, except for Gators' point of views. I mean, I get you. Rivalry talk. Agreed, but agreed. So it's a different game. It's a different team. It's a different program. You don't know. It's the first game, and it's set the tone early. Like, if we were playing y'all last game of the season, very different outcomes, I think, than the first game and in the middle, because you play differently depending. You know your record. You know your ranking. It's just no way around it. And as much as the players and the fans try to say they're ignoring it, they're not. They're up there. They hear it on social media. I mean, it got to us Hurricane fans, and we were, like, blowing up their social media saying y'all trash, and, like, we were upset. No excuse here, but when the new season is here. Agreed. No excuse. And I agree. We should have blown them out with the season that they were having. But they brought their A game. It was a rivalry game, and we were doing trash, and we got lucky, but we finished it. We won. Hey, hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. I would really appreciate it. It really helps me out. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs so I can do, like, comment posts and get y'all ready for streams. Polls and stuff, and then we'll have a super chat function. If you want to tip and see if the Canes corner built up, or the string to be stable, or better, higher quality and stuff, or just enjoying the chat, just drop it down. There's a Canes corner link. If you tip and put a message, it should come across here. There would be like a little like animation and stuff, little football. I'm trying to work on that stuff. I need to fix the sub one. I thought I had a subscriber one going on, but I haven't seen it go off yet. Maybe nobody subbed, but I thought someone did, so I want to make sure it works. What's up, girly? What's up, Bella? Hey, though, what we all can agree on is this cane dog, y'all don't have a cane dog. Look at this cutie. Look at this little puppy. She's our little girl. She's tired. Yeah, it's your bedtime, isn't it, girl? She's adorable. She's our cane dog, man. I don't see y'all having it. We have an awesome community here, but I love talking football with any fans. UCLA fans, Florida fans, Miami. I don't care, man. Don't worry, Michigan says a lot before the game, too. What's the annoying buzz noise? Oh, it's a gator training special. Just noise, no substance. Loving it, Greg. Loving it, man. Bring your A game, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah. Big A, cutie. He did well. Did really well. Let me know what you guys think I can improve with the stream, though. Scott says, Master, we get it. We sucked last year when we would have probably lost to most teams. Our quarterbacks were awful and so competitive offensive coaching, but this is going to be new year. They're bringing up the past how they owned us. So, this is completely new for both guys, and you can't say that, oh, well, last season, that's what y'all are going to be. It's completely different. That's why we're called the new Miami, all right? Master, look up, hashtag TNM. All right, see what's going on. It's a completely different energy, completely different vibe, completely different program. It's going to be exciting stuff. With Transfer Portal U coming in and Manny Diaz at the helm with Dan Enos, we're going to be fine. We're going to be doing real well. We're going to be doing real well. Who do y'all think is... All right, so... Top 4 teams. Predictions for top 4 teams in the playoff picture next year. So, predictions. I'm curious to see what y'all think. So, just put it down 1, 2, 3, 4 in your team. So y'all realistically think. Do y'all think Miami squeaks in at number 4, or obviously Gators? I don't think the Gators squeak in at number 4 in the playoff picture. I think the SEC is too competitive for y'all to get up there on top. Just y'all not with a whole bunch of y'all bang each other around, you know, and it's usually that's how Alabama comes up for looking pretty. Miami gonna be confused. We'll see in Orlando with our home crowd. Yeah, we're going to see your home crowd, and then this is what they're going to be doing. Once we get that turnover chain and then pick 6 of y'all trash quarterback, trash garbage quarterback, and we get that turnover chain going on, the new Miami and swagger, this is what y'all going to be doing. Y'all going to be holding your ears in because y'all going to be scared. You're going to hear our fans just going screaming. It ain't going to be no home field then. It's going to be the Miami Canes. It's going to be our turnover chain. It's going to be bad, embarrassing game. Y'all going to be walking out of the stands before the end of the game. It's going to be so loud. It's going to be Notre Dame hype, dude. Y'all ain't gonna be ready. Y'all gonna be reminded of whose place y'all are in. And that demo in Mississippi State, it ain't nothing. I mean, he Baba from Mississippi State, and Florida said hello to him. Not impressive right now. Y'all trash. Bama, Clemson, Texas, the U. Texas, interesting one. Texas is on the rise. Agreed. I still think they can't come over Oklahoma. However, they brought their A game. I'm surprised by Hurts' transfer to Oklahoma. I really am. I don't know if that gives him an edge that they want or not. I feel like the Alabama system made him look much prettier than he really was. We'll see. I know there's the other backup guy. The next one at Oklahoma, other than Hurts, was pretty decent too. So we'll see. It's interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know it. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end this stream. It's 10 o'clock now. I've been going for like 2 to 3 hours on and off. My voice is killing me. I gotta get some stuff, but I enjoyed this, man. I'm okay with any fans from anywhere. It's a fun college football community, not just Canes. All right, we focus on Canes for sure. It's all about the U at the end of the day. Y'all know it. But great talk, man. Facts, we talked about a whole bunch of things on the line. I learned a lot about stuff with transfers and guys that we had walk-ons, and it was great, y'all. I appreciate it. I love this community building. I mean, it's been so quick. It's been like 3 weeks, and we've gotten like 600 subs last I checked. Like, y'all been killing it. I appreciate it so much. Y'all been tipping pretty crazy, honestly, for how new this channel is. But all the tips, like I said, they go to this channel, better quality and stuff. So you want to have this community grow and even be better, and we're still with streams, hopefully, and all that. That'll help me out there below. It doesn't go to food bill or rent. We have fun. Check out, I'm going to have a video coming up. I'm going to upload it. It's 10 o'clock right now. I'm going to upload it tomorrow. So I'm going to schedule it for it to upload tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. National Signing Day stuff. You're going to want to watch for it. There's competition. There's a couple guys we want to close out on.